Right now, California is really experiencing a major crisis. All nonprofit organizations are being impacted by an increase of people who are coming because of unemployment, because they've lost their homes, because of a wide variety of stresses and strains that are really pushing on working families. When members of our community are living on the margins or are weak or are at risk, then we're all at risk. Every day, in Catholic and community-based organizations that you support, there are stories of amazing grace, stories of redemption, and we would like to share with you those stories.
Well, this whole area comes alive with kids and teens as they arrive from after school. We pick up a group of the children and bring some of them in. The others just kind of walk here from around the neighborhood.
Research says that the most dangerous time of day for kids is after school. That's when they get into trouble with their friends, maybe mom and dad are at work. It's good that kids have alternatives.
Because I wasn't doing very good at school, and then Julie, she actually motivated me to try my best, and ever since that, I've been doing good.
Julie has helped me to be come to school more because I really haven't attended school that much. She influences me a lot on a lot of things, on being a better person, and so she has helped me keep myself out of trouble.
I think all kids are looking for that sense of belonging, that knowing that they're part of something that's bigger than themselves. That's why kids join gangs and do other stuff that's not so cool. But for the kids that come here, they know that they belong here, and the kids also know if they have a problem, they can come to staff.
I known Julie for a long time already, and I feel like she's my sister or something like that.
The people who work here, they always have this great attitude that's like, wow, they're like peaceful people. Even if you talk to them, you'll be like, oh, I feel so much better now. It's just the comforting of them, just knowing that they're there for you.
Christian stewardship, I think, really begins with a certain sense of who we are as Christians, as the disciples of the Lord Jesus. A good steward is the one who recognizes that all blessings come from the Lord and that those blessings are intended to serve all of creation. I am hopeful that the Catholic community will join with me in making sure that the Church's work, providing help and hope to others, can continue.
The majority of our services are in the areas of housing, mental health, and children and family services. And Second Home is one of our mental health programs. When I first met Adam, he was living in a board and care home. And recently, my son turned 10 years old, and I was talking about his birthday party with Adam. And he said, oh, 10 was a very fun age for me. And then he kind of got quiet, and he said, but that was the first year I started to hear voices.
In 2005, I dropped out. I was staying isolated. I was drinking booze and with my meds, and that's how I relapsed and ended up in the hospital. For me, getting out that door and getting over here and then just going through the days one day at a time. Yeah, we have a 12-step program that Gary runs, and we do it just like an AA meeting. So I have to deal with that every day on top of my mental illness.
We do help people volunteer, because really most of them aren't sure what they can or cannot do, and they're kind of afraid. So volunteering offers them sort of a very safe way to enter back into the community.
Have you ever sung karaoke? Because I haven't, and the reason I haven't is because I'm scared to death. And we have folks that are afraid to leave their home, and they put a microphone up to their face and they belt it out, and they have a lot of fun.
I'll hook it up. I'll sing a song first, and then I'll pass it to the next person, and we'll just take turns singing. Yeah, I've gotten good feedback from people that I've done the groups with. They see me as a leader.
He's living on his own. He comes over here every single day, and the whole world sort of opened up to him. And that's really what's exciting, is you see people walk in just doing a day-by-day, just survival, and then all of a sudden they see a future.
we have a great history of looking out for those who are oftentimes forgotten or lost in the margins of our society. 50% of the annual Catholic Appeal is designated to support those many Catholic organizations who are really instruments of the gospel. 25% is also being used to help with pastoral needs that we have in the Diocese of Sacramento. One need being the fostering local vocations here to the priesthood.
Now I have undergone my pastoral year. You go out from the seminary for a year and stay in a parish and get a feel of what it feels like to be a priest. My ministry is teaching elementary 5th graders religious education. And as I teach to them, the more I teach, the more I learn from them. In my parish, we have the Hispanic youths and the Anglo youths. So it's a whole different group, different culture and different language, and you have to be there with them, be present with them. Being a priest is really a privilege if I think about it. And it's a great gift from God. I'll be a priest 20, 30, 40 years from now. And that's one thing that I rely on and put my trust on. God will always be with me.
And 25% of the appeal goes to helping the local parishes and outreach programs that they have.
There's 2 types of homeless. There's the homeless that want to hand up, and there's the homeless that want to hand out. We're geared to help the ones that want to hand up.
We take families that are coming straight off the street, whether they've been staying in their car in the Walmart parking lot with their children, or whether they were staying in a motel. Whatever circumstance, they come into the shelter and we immediately can start addressing the issues that brought them to being homeless.
A lot of success stories that since Cedar House started in 2001, there are over 500 families that have been put into permanent housing.
Well, this place was a good place because it's helped me a lot. In my situation that I have right now, it's a big help for me and my boy.
They all have the deer in the headlight look when they come in, but it seems like maybe after the 1st or 2nd night, especially the children, you can see they're comfortable. They're not scared. You know, they know that they have a bed to sleep in. They know they have food on the table.
Everybody here have a different history. No job, lose the job, you know. Yeah, well, this place, he need help because he's give a lot of help too.
We're taking them off the street, getting them employed again, and getting them into permanent housing. That's where the money goes.
One of the hardest things that we deal with is helping these families to understand that they really deserve good things to happen in their lives. And that's the mindset that we change here at Heather House.
I am grateful to everyone for the sacrifices that they made to take the annual Catholic Appeal to a new level.
To make a program human, it takes money and it takes the donation. You're giving them hope, you're giving them a future.
Knowing that there are some parishioners who are kind-hearted enough to give, it's really an awesome feeling for me personally. It keeps me going.
And even if you can share just a little bit of what you have, and if everybody does that, it will make a big impact on the quality of life here in Sacramento and elsewhere.
If we don't fund them and if we don't help them, then we're like the guy in the scriptures you just pass by on the other side and you say, well, somebody else will take care of them, but that somebody else needs to be me.
I am asking you to once again give generously to the appeal and help the Lord Jesus touch the lives and hearts of our neighbors and friends. Please be assured of my prayers for the Lord's blessings upon you and your family. May your hearts and your homes know His joy and peace.